good, BFM? This is Big Tone coming at you from Big Tone Productions, Beats and Feasts. You know what time it is. It's time for another cooking video. Today we're gonna do a good old smothered stewed chicken. But we're gonna do it in a pressure cooker. We're doing it like my mama used to do it, but I'm gonna put my twist on it. You know, gotta make it a little modern. But hey guys, if you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, make sure you share the video. Let's get started with some stewed chicken. Supporting cast, real simple, real basic. I got 2 chicken breasts I've got cut up in half, so it makes 4 pieces of chicken breast, and I got 4 chicken thighs in there with the skin on. I need the skin because the skin provides flavor. So that's the actual protein. I got some potatoes cut up, some mushrooms. I got 1 onion here cut up, some celery, and some carrots. Then I got salt and pepper to taste, a little bit of butter, some chicken broth. I'm going to also be adding a little bit of water to that. And then my seasonings, well, salt and pepper to taste, like I said, Lowry seasoning salt, some garlic powder, some minced garlic. Then I'm using this Better Than Bouillon chicken flavor to get that flavor out of the chicken. And then that's really about it. Only thing I'm not showing you is flour. I'm going to make a slurry. I'll show you how to do a flour slurry when that time comes. But that's all the ingredients. Let's get started on putting this together. First thing first, I'm going to season my chicken up real loosely. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of, I'm not going to be real intricate about it because I'm going to also season it in the pressure cooker. But I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some salt over my chicken. There we go. A little bit of black pepper. Alright, now that's probably what my mom would have done, and she would have put a little bit of seasoning salt, some Lowry's on it. And a little bit of garlic powder. Alright, so we're just going to flip these over and we're going to do the other side of them. Like I said, loosely. You don't have to get every morsel of it because we're going to do it also in the pressure cooker. Again, we go back with our salt. A little bit of salt. Black pepper. Our Lowry seasoning. A little bit of garlic. And that's it. We're just going to go over to the pressure cooker now. Alright, so I got about 1/4 of a stick of butter in the bottom of the pressure cooker. And I got it on sear mode. And sear mode or saute mode on some of yours, it's just a browning feature so you can brown up your protein and get that color on it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm putting my thighs in first, skin down. We're going to get some color on them, and we'll flip them over. It won't be cooked now, but we're going to get some color on them. And then I'll put my breast in, do the same thing, then we'll add the rest of our ingredients. So this is just on sear mode. We're not putting the top on or anything like that. We just want to get some brownness to the skin side, or both sides really. Alright guys, so I just wanted to let you see what it looks like in the sear mode. So I don't have the lid on or anything, but they're browning up nicely with the butter. And I'll leave them on for about another 2 minutes on one side and I'll flip them over. Look at that. Look at that brownness on that. Flipping them over. Do the same thing to the other side. Look at that brownness there. They're not cooked in the middle, so don't mistake them as being done. So I got my breast in, but I don't need them to be as brown as my skin on my thighs. So I'm just going to cook these for another minute or so, take them out, start on our vegetables. So you see all the brownness or that char that some people might call burnt? I call it goodness, nice little bits of goodness. So That's what's left from doing the chicken breast and chicken thighs. So we're gonna add our vegetables. We're gonna add our celery, our onion, and our carrots. And then I'm gonna do what the Food Network has commonly called as deglazing. I'm gonna put in some chicken stock here. About 1.5 cups, 2 cups. And that's gonna get all the little goodness, bits and pieces off the bottom of the pressure cooker. Stir that around in there just a little bit, like that. Alright, after we get that in there, we're just gonna introduce our chicken back to the mixture. I'm gonna put my breast in first. It doesn't really matter what order. Then my thighs go in next. And I'm not going to forget the little juice that's left over. That's all flavor. Alright, so once I've got my chicken in there, I'm going to go ahead and add about another 3.5 cups of water to this. Just like that. Now I'm going to do about another 1/2 cup. There we go. And we're going to go back and do a little bit more seasoning. A little bit more salt. A little bit more black pepper. Some Lowry seasoning salt. Not very much of that. And instead of garlic powder, we're going to put in our minced garlic now. And I'm going to put in a heaping tablespoon, like that. And then we're going to drop in our better than bouillon paste. And I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of this. Give it that flavor. And it's really that simple, guys. It really is. Other than that, the potatoes and the mushrooms I'll add a little bit later. But next thing we're going to do is make sure everything gets incorporated here. There we go. Alright, so we're going to add the lid to it. We're going to line the lid up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch any of my other videos on the pressure cooker. You'll see exactly what I'm saying. But it's just to lock the pressure cooker down. On my pressure cooker, I'm going to put this on high heat. So I'm going to hit the meat chicken button, increment it to high, and then I'm going to bring it down to 20 minutes. And you'll see it start to go around in about 1 second. Bam. So now it's going to start building pressure. And I'm going to wait my 20 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll do the rest of the dish. That simple. So as you can see, it's been my 20 minutes. The chicken is cooked nicely. It hasn't fallen apart yet. Nice and tender though. Look at that thigh. It's looking good, looking good. So now we're going to make our little slurry. We're going to turn the pressure cooker on to sear mode, or saute. We're going to let it come to a boil. But we're going to add my flour here. I got about 2.5 tablespoons of flour there. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. And we're going to stir it up here. Whisk it up. Add a little bit more water. Till it becomes like a paste. Alright, so I got a little paste there. You don't want it too thin. And you can see my chicken has come to a boil. Just going to pour it in here. We're going to stir it up. And we can see it getting thick automatically. Now if it's not enough, then I'll pour some more in, but we're going to let this go for right now. Put a little bit more water in my paste there. Continue to stir it up. sticking it up nicely. There we go. I got to the thickness that I wanted, and I'm going to add my mushrooms to it. And I'm going to add my potatoes. Oh my God, that looks good. That looks good. When I added my mushrooms and potatoes, I'm going to add a little bit more pepper to it. No more salt. It's got plenty of salt. But a little bit more pepper. Next thing we're going to do, going to replace the lid. Line the arrow in the line up like normal. Lock it down. We're going to put this on for another 7 minutes. I'm not going to show you the front. I know you know how to do that, but we're going to put it on for 7 minutes. And I'll be back, and we'll plate this up for you so you can see the stewed chicken. It's been 7 minutes, and look at this. Oh my God, look at that stewed chicken. Skin fell off, nothing but flavor. Look at that chicken thigh. Skin fell off, nothing but flavor. I'm gonna plate this up for you guys. Got my rice in the bowl. Let me grab a chicken thigh here. Let me grab a little piece of the breast. Go ahead and give me some potatoes. Got me some potatoes in there. Ooh, I'm gonna grab some of this stew. Got stew over that rice. Ah, man, that's looking good. Ooh, look at that. Stewed chicken over rice and some potatoes and mushrooms. Man, I can't even wait to sink my mouth into that. Ooh, that looks good. It smells even better. Hey guys, let me get a bite. You know what I'm waiting for. There you go. Stewed chicken over rice, some potatoes and mushrooms. Ooh, melt in your mouth. Let me get some of this rice and stew first. Look at that. Just falls off. Get a piece of chicken in there. So tender, guys, so tender. Hey guys, do me a favor. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, make sure you share the video. Hey, this is Big Tone signing off. Peace.